Good morning. Hello. Welcome to the show. Today's episode or topic or tidbit is about being a morning person and the idea that if you think that you're not, you might try again. You might look at that again. So something that's added a huge amount of positivity and awesomeness to my life is getting up in the mornings and realizing that I am actually a morning person. And this is kind of funny coming from me because first of all, I was a kid that could sleep through my alarm. I was always in trouble because I couldn't wake up in the morning. I missed school. At one point I remember often in my life, I've had to have 3 different alarm clocks, 3 different places in the room going off at different times. I've had neighbors banging on my wall because they could hear the alarm before I could. So from a very early age and for many, many years, I was like, I'm just not a morning person. And then for a lot of that time, it had to do with the chemicals and the drinking, right? Like I was just exhausted all the time. And so I slept till noon or later and I was miserable. And now in sobriety, I have, at some point I started getting up in the morning. I remember hearing a speaker talk about it and decided to try it. And I think I trained myself by just waking up like a half hour earlier every day. And now my favorite time to wake up in the morning, I shit you not, is about 4:30. And I swear, like the more I was doing it, I would have gotten up earlier if I could have. There definitely gets a point where life is so good you just don't want to sleep, but you do need to sleep. So, but yeah, I just started to notice that the mornings are a really, really peaceful, sacred time. I'm obviously not the first person to notice this, but it's been radical shifting my perceptions about myself and realizing like I am a morning person. I'm a big time morning person. And it's not about being like fake chipper and bothering everyone with your morning personness. It's just I like having, first of all, I like that quiet time. I've shared on here about often having noisy neighbors and stuff. And those people are not awake in the morning. So it's a lot quieter. It's really soothing. I really love watching the transition from dark to light. I feel that's a super sacred, peaceful, special time. And I love giving myself a buffer between waking up and having to go interact with the world. And I honestly think that's why a lot of people think they aren't morning people, because they wake up and then they have to rush to work or run outside or something. And I don't think anyone does well with that. Like it's very abrasive to just have to like interact with people. But waking up really early gives me a chance to write. It gives me a chance to do yoga and meditate and eat a healthy breakfast and then clean up after that breakfast. So everything just starts off a little bit slower, a little bit easier, way more intentional and mindful. And it's awesome. When the weather's nice, I'll take my bike and go to a park maybe and watch the sunrise, or take my yoga mat to the park or something, go for a walk. It's really awesome. And so I would just encourage you, if you have told yourself that you're not a morning person, maybe just take a look at that and see if you've given yourself a chance to check out the morning time in a way that works for you. And give the morning a chance because it's lovely. And I just wanted to share that. So I will see you tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Bye.